So, having had a play with this gizmo in real life now, some things we've learned are that the kites were wanting to rotate a wee bit of a tighter axis than the wheel itself. So, say that one would be going on the inside there. Instead of following closely the rotation radius of the ring, it was wanting to sort of swoop about where it was because it was so caught by this. So, we probably want to either set the kites further back, so take this wingtip from here back this way a wee bit, or slightly inwards, which would give it a more lifting room to expand this because it was crushing this leading edge. So you might want to get inwards. However, outwards and flatter, and we're standing up like this. That's more standing up than it was in practice. Standing up. These are the good technical terms. In flight, it was coming about this angle instead of here. That would tend to drive hard around. It wasn't going around very fast, but then again, they were all fairly light wind tests. Another difference I've shown here, I've got this through axle control for the ring, and so if you were to push the handles against that, you'd get a difference in tension or well, line length from where the rim setting is here, which is controlling the kite tether lengths. Now it's a single line tether. You see how it bifurcates here, takes the different sets, and I've strung out, instead of these all coming together as they were shown in the last model, this is how I've set it up in the current one. It straightens out the line, which helps because I've got that batten tightening up that inner front edge, actually that one there, not the outer one, and it links onto, now you can't see it in this, I haven't drawn it in here, but there's a little T piece I've attached onto the front rim of the ring, and it goes up through there. So at the moment it's from the rim that I've taken a line in the center of these two that goes to here, splits onto either side of the red, so it would go from that point to a point in the middle and then a point on the rim. That's the current setup as seen in the actual test videos. This might be better. You get a control and it's a very simple one, and you don't have so much line dragging through the air as it spins. As that spins, anything that's out from the axis is really creating drag. So taking these on the inside here helps the dynamic situation, helps you to keep power. That's why I've got one line instead of two lines going to these kites, because we can kind of adjust the pitch and possibly the turning by how I set this point here. I've got 50 centimeters and 50 centimeters at the moment. Changing that balance, I might be able to set the turning radius of that kite so it's much more closely matched to the ring edge radius, which at the moment was 1.8. Oh no, that was 1.8 center to tip, so it's a 360 all in all, which is quite cool sounding because it goes in circles. I've also suggested, is that kind of how I do it at the moment? I can't even remember. Yeah, I think that's what I've got at the moment. I think it's 9 lifters to about there. That's where I've got the roller skate wheel, which is working really well. I'm happy with that. A nice fine setup for that. Let me know what you think. Any further improvements, all suggestions welcome. Thank you.